you're too hard on yourself. You're not
having a relapse? No, Julia. My days of naivety, fear, and self-doubt are far behind me. Do you remember?
I certainly do.
Butterfields relies 100% on donations made at the annual show to fund its next year's program of development and confidence building for the less advantaged of our dear community. It's been many years since I was in your shoes, full of confidence for my personal monologue, the power of the self-reliant. I'm sure your performances will be as memorable and as inspiring.
Can you remember your words, Mr. Larry?
Never mind that now. It would only distract you.
And distract you, Larry.
Me?
From your introductory PowerPoint presentation.
Oh, yes, of course. I'll practice it now.
Hooray!
No, my dear students, no. There are one or two bits I need to polish up first before we go through our ensemble.
Thank you all. Larry will prepare the presentation alone for now. He'll call you in time for the ensemble.
Simon, Ethan, would you move that chest, please? I want to set up over there.
Well, thank you, Ethan. You can go. Hey, can I help Simon move this with you?
Julia, what's the game? I understand you sometimes feel the need to give a simplified version of what I say. Despite your legal training, you lack a little precision. But some seem to appreciate it. This time you're deliberately changing something.
Sometimes people just need a little help to see what's under the notes.
Well, they can't see that chest. They need a spectacular intervention. I say, I can make that into a joke, don't you think?
Sometimes, Larry, I think it's you who needs the intervention. Come on, Come and sort out your PowerPoint. Where's the lead? Lost the lead again, have you?
Pretty heavy, and it's sort of stuck to the floor. I think they've varnished it to the spot. Maybe I better kick it loose.
No, you'll break it. We could just empty it first.
That would take
That would be all right.
all right.
Oh. Oh, it's just full of a lot of old papers.
Total junk. We don't need to take everything out. Just enough that we can unsee from the floor.
Some of this is over 100 years old. Oh, hey, look at this. It's a song, it's a duet for tenor and soprano. We could say we've been to Butterfields, you know.
Go on then. Starts on an E. When a soulful lad sees a soulful lassie sitting on a hillside, looking at the view.
When the soulful lassie turns and sees the laddie watching her with longing, what do you think they'll do?
What's your business? Daddy business? How I wish you'd still have it. How I should see it. David, how do you do? That's not right. I can put Simon.
And I can put Ken in, and then it'll be our song.
Simon, how do you do? When a happy boy is strolling with his gal and feeling rather spring-like, everything's been new.
When a happy girl is walking with a boy and coming to a kissing gate, what do you think they'll do?
I am Teddy, I am Teddy, I wish you'd kiss me now after you. Here's how do you do?
When a timid girl is smitten with her boy and bursting with emotions, knowing that they're true.
And another boy is gazing at his gal and loving with emotions. What do you think they'll do? I must say it, I must say it, I will keep it now. Maybe we better.
We do have to move this chest. Yes, we do.
Members, dear, we're here to do a job, not to negotiate a lasting peace. You're not at the United Nations now, you know.
No, Mr. Gable.
Focus on the mission, on your compromise and delay.
No, sir.
No, sir.
Can I help you, gentlemen?
I very much doubt that you can do anything helpful, but I'm sure you'll try.
I'm sorry?
Yes, you are a sorry specimen, that's for sure.
We would like to help you if we can.
Are we in time for the Butterfields show?
Oh, yes, sir. That starts at 5.
I don't like to mention it, but it's invitation only. Do you have an invitation?
You see, most of the guests arrive by motorcade.
Or helicopter, or limo, or yacht?
And you just, appeared.
Are you in charge here?
Oh no, that's Mr. Butterfield and Miss Butterfield.
Oh, that's right. They told us we could arrive early and observe. Look, we have observer badges.
Yes, sir.
Sir?
Oh my! You've moved that chest. Looks like you won't be needed after all. Who are you?
Gameball's the name. We've got observer status. We're here from London.
Oh, I say, how lovely to meet you. It must be so exciting to work in London.
I enjoy oversight on a national level, actually.
It must be even more exciting to have oversight on a national level.
Really?
How interesting. Must I say you're a very...
Anyway, this is by attaché. Dear.
And that's interesting too.
Really?
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Would you say?
He's here to observe, not to get involved.
Oh well, please observe then, but please don't get in the way.
We won't.
Larry, just set up your projector and run through your field, please.
Needs an adapter.
Really, Larry, on the morning of the show, when you're giving a presentation to the great and good from around the world, bishops, presidents, ambassadors, and ministers, and you've not got an adapter.
Ethan, here's £20. Run to our grief shop with you and get me an adapter for my X27 projector. There, that one. Right, Julia, since I can't go through my PowerPoint just yet, let's get the students in and we can go through our ensemble presentation.
Right, you out all, approach the stage. Mr. Butterfield and I will perform the prologue with the chorus one final time before curtain up. Sing out, for the future of Butterfields depends on it. Others have sung for you, now you must sing for the coming generations.
Most honored guests from far and near, we welcome you.
From
These students all are reprobates and fearful souls. This one says they really can, and this one says they really can't, and they're both right. Yes, they're both right. This one's right, and that one's right. Yes, they're both right. Yes, it's all right, and it's down to their attitude.
One says one's renewable, one says it's quite undo.
And they're both right. Yes, they're both right. This one's right, and that one's right. Yes, they're both right. Yes, it's all right, and it's down to their attitude. We have got a special fund, and we took those who the world had shunned, and we did right. Yes, we did right. Some said wrong, but we said right. Yes, we did right. We did so right, and it's down to our attitude.
So we turn them all around, their confidence upbound.
And we did right. Yes, we did right. Some were good, but not we too. Yes, we did right. We did so right, and it's down to our attitude.
Self-belief and self-reliance.
social equilibrium, building confidence, and the tremendous legacy of the great Cushy Butterfield, who launched us on our way some 150 years ago. Hail, Butterfields!
Tosh! Let me explain where I'm coming from. I am George Gaynor, Director of Public Austerity at the Savings Department. My task here is to learn important lessons about the governance and performance of Butterfields, and indeed places like Butterfields across
There's nowhere quite like Butterfields, Mr. Dingwall.
I'm afraid we're in for a singular experience, wouldn't you say, dear?
What, sir?
Keep up, man. Job to do. So, what do you actually do?
Why, Mr. Gable, sir, we give people, anyone who's had a hard time with it, a voice with which to develop, assert, and express themselves. Penny, would you tell the gentleman about your personal journey, please?
Yes, Mr. Larry, I brought my personal journey diary.
I spearhead the austerity section the Department of Saving. I have actually devoted my whole life to austerity.
Oh, I say, isn't that a bit serious?
For some people it can be, but never for me. Life is very jolly for a student of austerity. Staying in the closure there, it is a merry round. I have a reputation for intractable severity, whereas in fact a jolly chap is rarely to be found. And they who hear the clinic there were fun to shut them down. And then I close the factory, the hospital, the town. A snipping, shaving, many pinching student of austerity. A sailing here, a closure there, it is a merry round.
A snipping, shaving, penny pinching student of austerity. A sailing here, a closure there, it is a merry round.
Life is most rewarding for a master of austerity when ghastly fading infrastructure mostly go along. I surround it all, and yet I have the garden of prosperity. I'll promise you a Shangri-La that does not yet be gone. For smotherers, some fresh air is the medicine they need. They moan and groan, but be assured that please I'll never need. A tight-pressed contract miser, I find NIMBYs never move. There ain't an inch of Berkshire that a runway won't improve.
Tigress contract miser, think our NIMBYs never move. There isn't an inch of Berkshire that the runway won't improve.
Life is so fulfilling for a doctor of austerity. A bit refused, tender spur, an unpaid void. A paragon of I of such political integrity that all who there oppose me are dismissed as paranoid. For Northerners, the railway line is just the thing you need to go from Brent to Watford. But it's still some speed, and for those even further north, don't think that I've forgotten them. There'll be a brand new station car just outside of Tottenham.
All those further north, of course, would think that he's forgotten them. There'll be a brand new station car park just outside of Tottenham.
Well, there's the thing.
Such a waste for such a fine figure of a man.
Anyway, I don't see how we can furnish you with any more useful information here. We achieve our emotional goal of bringing confidence for each student 100% every year, resulting in employment opportunities.
And yet one student here daren't even declare his love to his girl. Confident, complete wimp, and before my very eyes.
And we practice financial equilibrium,
Meaning, tosh. I will completely delude it. I mean, it's demonstrable nonsense. You spend petty cash on capital projects, namely one adapter, £20, unreceipted. Call that financial equilibrium. I call it a snapshot of an organisation, a breakneck downward spiral to financial oblivion.
For shame! I thought you at least were a nice man. I mean, you seem like a nice man. Somehow, I don't quite know what I mean. How odd. I've never felt this way before.
And could she possibly, if she existed, which she didn't, lived a life of abject poverty somewhere in a gate shed? Whatever that is, there is absolutely no chance of her bequeathing anything to anyone. Nix, nada, nil, zero, dilly swath.
he has spoken the unspeakable.
For shame! For shame! For shame!
I have you down as a generous-spirited type, Mr. Dear. I mean, you keep your own counsel, and that means... I mean... I will speak to you later.
You seem to have upset her. Something about her demeanour makes me think of it intimately around this problem. I love yours and your sense of determination.
But I am determined.
So am I. Never fear. We may not always see eye to eye, but we'll always be heart to heart.
So, now what do we do?
Well, that depends. Will you marry me?
That depends. I want to, of course. But there are such serious goings on. Going on? If I marry you, everyone here will think I've sold them down the river.
Ah, yes. The river. Where?
Oh goodness, now don't practice your local knowledge anywhere else around here, please.
As you wish, Julia. It's the same for me. If Butterfields had stayed, everybody will think I'd be. Oh, heavens.
But Butterfields will be saved. And they'll be married. We just have to work behind the scenes, that's all. Come with me. Graduates of Butterfields. I have spent some precious minutes in Butterfield's last hour to print you all your certificates of enablement, and I have your badges. Please acknowledge. This most coveted prize gives you the inalienable right and duty to sort things out for yourselves. Mr. Deerham, and I will observe to ensure fairness and self-reliance at all times. Off you go.
Right, team, semicircle. Come on, 23 minutes to go. Ethan, what do we have here? The problem, please.
Two gentlemen.
One gentleman.
We've got one gentleman who wants to close Butterfields.
Who?
Must be stopped, but I don't know how.
Rosie, any interesting suggestions?
Of course, Mr. Gameborn's a type 1A visual cortex alpha male who must see things in order to believe them. He has to see Simon load a penny and vice versa, see the money straightened out, and see Cushy Butterfield herself all in the next 90 minutes.
Miss Butterfield, please go and get Mr. Butterfield and Mr. Gameborn. We have something to show them.
Yes, Mom.
Ethan, get down to Mr. Hargreaves' shop. We need a PM ASAP. Don't tell him why. Simon! Honey. It's been perfectly obvious to everyone here that you two are completely besotted with each other. So, could you all do us all a favour and put it into a song? Now, please. Come on, do it in the key of G and pick it up at the last verse and give it a dash of Puccini.
I don't like coffee much.
Neither do I. Don't joke, sing! Come on, the audience is coming. You lot, come with me. We're not staying for this bit. There's some people we need to find. Great out of Cushing for them.
Well,
Outlaws' tale of gentle sweethearts to keep this place open, it's still financially reckless and based on a complete myth.
Mr. Butterfields, sorry to interrupt you. Mr. Paul Leach plays the stage.
My great grandpa was famous round about, for his emporium, for everything you'd ever need was on his inventorium. It's sacks and spikes and wax and tacks and hammers with claws and claws, and he always put a penny that in, a penny for a real good cause, a penny for a real good cause. My grandpa's reputation stood on being rather venturesome. If he ain't got the goods in store, by Jiminy, he'd lend you some. He nails and nails and nails and scales, the tap of the mouse that draws, and he always put a ton in the tin, a ton for a real good cause, a ton for a real good cause. My dear old dad did very well about his name in Cromwell. The stock take now was broad indeed, from Ashford to Zakonia. He jugs and mugs and lugs and mugs, and spanners with tons and jaws, and he always put a fiver in the tin, a fiver for a real good cause, a fiver for a real good cause. But I see now, and furls my brow, at rivals Amazonian. But can they do what I can do at Barnaby's old emporium? I say raise my tax and stacks and wax, and off to the Chancellor's cause, and I always put a 20 in the tin, a 20 for the real good cause, a 20 for the real good cause.
Mr. Butterfield, sir, there is no way that I would ever take £20 from you, not for an adapter or anything. I'm afraid I did not recognize the young man that entered the shop. He was in rather a hurry and forgot to take his receipt. Here is the receipt. Here is the £20 refunded to you, and here are the financial documents to verify.
Mr. Gaylord, by your own red lines, this revelation restores financial equilibrium. Does this mean...
A stay of execution for this nonsensical place? Have you lost your mind?
My heart may be, sir.
We need clear heads and steady hands, dearer, not emotional souffle. When will the padlock be closed on this ghastly place?
10 minutes, sir.
I call to order a second extraordinary general meeting in the space of less than an hour.
Easier than Downing Street here. Can't you just accept the inevitable?
Mr. Gameborn, I suspect it was you who will yield the inevitable. Bit bold.
And the road that was a field
Mr. Gainborn's original rightful observation that Butterfields can't continue. There's no way that this institution's been going nearly 200 years, resting on the legacy of some illiterate inebriate from the Victorian underclass. At worst, it's fraud on a monumental scale. At best, someone somewhere's made the mother of all accounting cock-ups. But either way, morally, we can't go on. Make sure you're all out of here when the locksmith arrives.
Rosie, I thought you understood all this psychology stuff. My mistake. Mr. Gainborn is a 1A visual cortex type. He bought it. Mr. Butterfield, however, is now a rock-solid E5, never believe your own eyes type, who will only believe what's written in black and white, witnessed, sealed, and signed in triplicate. Sorry.
One more minute and there'll be nothing to interrupt. If it's a bill, I'm not paying it.
What do you want? What? Miss Penny brought these old documents to my office. They were found in an old chest with some sheet music.
What of it?
Well, this appears to be the last will and testament of Lady Clarissa Abel de Lily Butterfield, dated March 20th, 1844.
Oh.
And the marriage certificate of the above to Frederick William Ashgate, who upon marriage took his wife's name.
Oh.
Yes, Clarissa, Lady Clarissa, known as Cushy.
Oh.
Yeah, oh yes, indeed. Oh, before the time of equality between spear and distaff, she would disguise her financial acumen, not to mention wizardry, behind what was now her husband's name, and wander around the populace dispensing munificence. Did she have a song? She sings. Yes. And do we know what was meant by it? Yes. Well, it is an allegory. The yellow clay was indeed yellow, and it did come out of the ground, but that is where the similarity ends.
Do you mean?
Oh, Harry, do keep up for goodness sake.
And she was worth...
Brilliant! And still is, and just left it all to her heirs. That's you and this good lady here. On the condition that you use it to build up people who've taken a knock and make them independent and self-reliant.
Hold on. And is it witnessed, sealed and signed in triplicate?
Told you so. Oh, look, see for yourself.
Well, hooray the words!
Mr. Gaylord, did I ever tell you I was going to be a psychological profiler? Do you have a position for such a monarchy?
No? I got one of those already.
Not a very good one. Here, let me show you with this visual aid. Look, I've sketched out the Butterfield strategy, but if you turn it upside down,
It all makes sense. I've been looking at everything upside down.
so you do have a position for me. I mean, maybe we could try and find out who made the administrative blunder who brought you here in the first place. I'm most forensic in these matters. I tracked down my man.
Well, if you didn't join our team, then you and I would be able, maybe, to go to the toppings.
The Hobbins.
Yes, those two. And without breaking any regulations, that would be much nicer. I could extend my stay. Dear?
Say no more. I wasn't going anywhere.
No, you weren't. Except maybe the Hobbins will repent.
What are you all looking at? We have a show to put on.